Welcome back, folks. I hope you all are having a fantastic weekend and enjoying your morning cup of coffee or cup of tea. Joining us right now, we are talking about this yoga event. It's going to be very exciting. We have the owners of Casa. We have Nisa and we have Christina. Thank you both so much for coming in today.
Thank you for having us.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So tell me a little bit about your yoga studio. I mean, yoga is so popular nowadays. You're getting kids, men, women, just everybody wanting to participate.
We sure are. I didn't know who was going to go.
It's okay, no problem.
We sure are. It is. It's taken a while. It's taken a while to make its way down, but it's definitely becoming extremely popular. We have a huge influx of students, and ranging from 5 to 7 years old to 70 years old, men, women. It truly is an activity that everybody can participate in.
Definitely. Now, how did you both kind of get into doing yoga or participating or kind of,
I've literally been practicing since I was 17 years old.
Wow.
I gymnastics, cheerleading, so it was kind of in my background. But it hasn't been until my latter years that truly all the principles of yoga have really set in. I've only been teaching for the last 2.5 years, but have been practicing for a very, very long time.
I've only been practicing for about 4 years, and I just stumbled upon a lady in a beautiful pose, and I thought, my gosh, the connection of her body, mind, the strength of all that, I want that. And it just, one thing, I started to read up on it, one thing led to another. I fell in love with the practice, wanted to teach it and share it. There was not, at the time, I don't think that there was more than maybe 2 studios down here, and I was like, this is too good. Like, I need to learn this so I can share it.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I know, definitely. And you see some of those poses, whether it's, by themselves or they're doing partner yoga, and it's amazing to see. It's, how do you get your body to kind of form and
exactly.
go into
That's
it?
the awe. I was looking at the lady and I said, she has more than just strength. You have to calm your mind, you have to be able to breathe, and it just triggered my curiosity.
Definitely.
And it's also really important to note that, we sometimes get really caught up in social media and what we see and this image that we think that we have to meet or we have to live up to in order to be able to practice. This is something that everybody can do. And it's really important that that's understood, because we don't want anybody to ever be intimidated to come to the studio or to come to the practice, because it's something that everybody can do.
Definitely. And there are different levels, of course, to do that in different classes and different, practices of yoga, different, I guess, things that you offer. I know there's such thing as like hot yoga and different, I know women who are pregnant, there's different forms of yoga for them to practice as well. So it's definitely an array of different.
We have a beautiful spread. We have
do.
moms to be, we have grandparents, we have children, we have teenagers, athletes. We have a huge group of our athletes from Sherryland, from Mac High that come. It's truly everybody's yoga.
And we do make it, one of the things that we pride ourselves on at Casa Yoga is that it doesn't matter where you are in your practice, beginner, intermediate, advanced, young, old, healthy, unhealthy, whatever it is that you come to, we have an environment that we can all practice together. So it's not as if anybody's excluded because, they don't meet the criteria because they're not advanced, or, I have never practiced yoga before. That is something that we do hold very true to our hearts, is that we hold a space, we create a space for everybody to come together, no matter where you may be.
Perfect, and that's great. And anybody can come in and kind of try it themselves and see how it works. Or, of course, you have this upcoming event that's exciting, and that's definitely somewhere that people can kind of take their first step into trying, practicing yoga.
Absolutely.
So tell us a little bit about Namaste at HEB Park.
So we're calling it the Yoga Super Bowl.
Okay, Yoga Super Bowl.
Last year was amazing. We had about 200 yogis out on the pitch at the HEB Park. It's a great morning of just the community coming together, practicing. There'll be vendors. We have L&F that'll be there. DHR will be there. Shake Express, Fit Filet.
Bert Ogden.
Yeah, Bert Ogden. They're all coming and they're bringing their goods. There'll be fruit and juices and some beer, a little bit of everything for everybody.
Of everything.
And it's just a great morning of just celebrating wellness and
life, breath, the ability to
yes.
just to breathe and be.
Yeah, definitely. So this is your second year doing this.
It
Now
is.
tell us a little bit about last year, how, because you did come on here and we were talking about it, and now after the fact that you've hosted the event and now going on 2 years, obviously it was a success. So tell us a little bit about, how it went.
So it went amazing. I mean, like she mentioned, the event was absolutely everything that we expected and then more. Last year it was just kind of like, she had an idea. She calls me one morning and she says, okay, you're gonna think I'm crazy, but we need to do yoga on the pitch, on the field.
Oh
and
my
I said,
gosh.
okay, like I'm here to support you. It's you've got an idea, I've got an idea, and the other one we collaborate and let's go.
Right.
So we did. We learned as we went. We had a great group of sponsors last year. We had a great gift bag that we were able to give the first 200 participants. We sold
We're doing
over
that again this year.
Yeah, we sold over 200 tickets. We had over 180 people on the field. We had a great Lululemon trunk show that was there, and so we build upon all those things from last year to make this year that much bigger and better, because at the end of the day it's about giving back. So Alzheimer's is a huge foundation that we contribute the proceeds to. So it was like, what can we do better? This is what we did last year. This is what went amazing. How can we make that even more amazing this year?
Definitely.
And so it's built upon what we learned and what we did last year, and make it even bigger this year.
Definitely. Now, have you had some people who maybe that was their first time ever trying yoga last year when they attended the event?
We had, like Samara, she came out, she's the one that interviewed us last year in your place, we missed you. She came out, it was her first time. It's just brilliant. It's just a great time to learn something new, experience it with like-minded people. There was a lot of new first-timers.
Absolutely.
And did they then
Absolutely.
proceed to come to join,
Yes,
kind of
that's
your
the
studio?
great part. Even if
Oh
it
my
wasn't at our
goodness.
studio, something that they do on YouTube or another studio, or just
It
getting
sparks.
the word out. Absolutely.
It sparks curiosity. It sparks interest, and so that's one of the big things that we want to make known, is that whether you already practice yoga, whether you're a seasoned yogi, whether you've just kind of thought about it, maybe you've hit yoga on the Google search and you're like, what is this all about? Like, get curious, come out and just give it a chance, because who knows what will happen. It's not an event that you have to be a practicing yogi to be able to come out and enjoy yourself. This is something for everybody.
That's great. Now, where can people go and start purchasing tickets? Can they purchase them at the door, actually there at HEB Park, or can they go ahead and purchase them online if they
You
want
can
to?
purchase online at Casa Yoga.
Okay.
You can buy them at the door. You can stop by the studio. HEB will have them online as well.
Perfect.
You can come up any day of the week, and at their ticket counter, they're selling them there as well.
We are selling tickets at the door for children, so
Okay.
we want this to be, the tickets are $45.
Okay.
They do get quite a bit for their ticket, but for children, tickets will be $20 at the door, so we do encourage, if you're going to bring your child, to purchase the ticket at the door. But like she mentioned, studio, HEB Park, website, casaamyoga.com
Perfect.
website, all of the above.
All right. Well, thank you,
Yes.
ladies, so much for coming in. I really appreciate it.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
All right, folks. Well, that event is June 9th from 8 in the morning until 12 p.m. in the afternoon, again at HEB Park. If you want more information, go ahead and go to the website, Casa Om. Well, when we come back, folks, we are talking about some exciting summer camps for the youth that you definitely want to be a part of. We'll be right back.